I both know you're too broke to actually start an online business. So why do you keep insisting on doing so? No, let's be honest right now. You don't have any money. So why do you think some are going to start a business when you don't have the money? Now, I'm not saying you can't start an e-commerce brand if you do not have money. You can always do drop shipping, but that's not what we're doing right now. That's not what we're here for. If you're gonna do drop shipping, go to someone else. I'm going to teach you how to do drop shipping. I'm going to teach you how to actually start a business without money. And it's not going to be a product business. You see, when I started this whole thing, I thought I was going to be starting a jewelry business. Now, here's the tricky part. With what money? Start a jewelry business with what money? Did I not go and borrow money from my mom so that I could actually start this business? Nah. I haven't started a stock fell. Yeah, just so I can raise money for this business. No, we're not doing any of that. You're not going to be borrowing money, starting things just to raise the money to actually start your business. Because guess what? We live in a world where now you can actually start a business without having to go to all of these extents, without having to actually have money. And I'm going to be sharing with you in this video exactly what you can do because I've done it before. Okay, I am living proof that it is very much possible and you can actually do it. Now, first things first, I want us to actually talk about where we are right now. You're currently broke. You're a student or you're currently working full time, living paycheck to paycheck. You barely have any money. But what you do have is time. When you do not have money, you make up for it with time. Yes, I know that working full time is very straining, especially if you're working and studying at the same time, but you're going to have to make time. Yeah, I'm so sorry to break it to you like that, but genuinely you're going to have to make time because right here, we're not here to play. You're broke. That's not going to change if you're not doing anything about it. Okay, so let's actually work on it. Now, what do you actually do if you do not have money? Let's not waste any more time. You build a personal brand. Let's talk about what is a personal brand if this is the first time that you're hearing about this. But if you binge watch YouTube videos the way I do, this wouldn't mean you. Okay, personal brand is how you show up, which kind of influences how people are going to perceive you. And in the context of what we're actually doing right now, your personal brand is a combination of your skills, your expertise, your unique story, combined with the way that you actually communicate this to your specific audience. I'm going to be helping you to start your own personal brand from scratch in 12 weeks. This means this is the first episode. Okay, I will see you next week. And then in the week after that, make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you actually see these videos as soon as they are up. Something I want you to understand, I don't expect you to be an expert in whatever it is that you choose to do. I just need you to be willing to learn and be willing to share whatever it is that you are learning in that process. And please make sure whatever it is that you choose your personal brand to be, or what you are going to be representing, you need to make sure it's something that you actually have an interest in. Because trust me when I say this, if it's going to be something that you have just some interest in or that you think you're going to make a lot of money from, that will not be motivation enough. I'm telling you this from experience, okay? And you should choose something that you're actually interested in, something that you can spend hours and hours researching, hours and hours talking about. That's what you're going to be building your personal brand around. Now, the way that I do personal branding is kind of different from other people. With me, I believe in using educational content in order to actually build an audience. And so that's what I'm going to be, breaking down for you so I actually know what you need to do. But right now, the most important thing that I need you to understand is what exactly you want to do. You need to sit down and actually figure out, what do you want to be known for? What is it that you can talk about for hours on end and not be tired of talking about, okay? You need to know what skill you are willing to learn, or a skill that you're already learning and are willing to share with people. You don't need to be an expert, like I said before, but you need to be willing to actually share it with people. Some examples of what you can build your personal brand around: 1, marketing. Exactly what I'm doing right now, okay? 2 is copywriting. 3 is sales. 4 is UGC. Yes, that is a personal brand actually. With UGC, there are so many different niches within that one also. Another thing is graphic design. You can actually learn video editing. There's so many different skills that you can actually base your personal brand around. You can choose from all these different things. Now, please understand, there is no limit to what you can actually share with people. But I do want to hear from you what it is that you're interested in. And if I need to put more focus on a specific personal brand or a specific skill that you guys want to learn, cough cough wink wink. If you want to learn marketing specifically, tell me so that I know to focus specifically on marketing. And every single one of these series is going to have a homework. So now let's actually clock in. Okay, what you need to do right after you finish this is, one, figure out what your personal brand actually is. If you need to go on ChatGPT and give it your whole life story and then ask it to help you pick a personal brand, sure, do what you need to do, okay? Because sometimes it's not as easy or as straightforward when it comes to actually knowing what you need to be doing. So make use of whatever resources are around, okay? Now that you know what your personal brand is, the next thing is going to be to find 3 YouTubers that actually talk about that specific thing. Now, I do have a video that talks about 5 high income skills that you can learn. It's going to be tagged in the description below. If you're still confused about what personal brand you can actually, build, or what exactly what skill you can actually learn, you can go and check that out. So you're going to look for YouTubers that are doing exactly what you want to do, or YouTubers who have the knowledge to actually teach you the thing that you want to learn. Okay, I'm going to also be sharing some that I already follow in different niches on the screen so that you can actually see some people that you can follow depending on what it is that you're actually interested in. But all I'm saying is there's a lot of work that we need to do. Okay, I'm not trying to cover it up for you. Okay, there's a lot of work that we need to do, and you have a lot of time. You're going to watch all of these videos that I'm going to be putting out for you because you need them. Okay, and since you don't have the money, we're going to make up for that with time and make sure that you are ready and prepared for this video. The next one is going to be in the description below when it's out, or else it's going to be attached on the end screen. But if it is not out yet, please be expectant for it. Okay, I will see you on the next video.